And we should be live. Let's go ahead and check. Says we're live. One way to find out. And while we're at it, make sure this is looking good. Here we are. Alright. So it says we're live. What's this showing? Okay, it doesn't show me. Okay, yeah. So we've got an ad. That's usually a good sign. And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. I am going to be back with some more Fallout 2, but real quick, I thought I'd show this since I mentioned it yesterday during the previous stream. That project is, well, I mentioned that's coming soon. Yeah, they updated their website here, so I'm not involved in this, but what this is a fan Unity port of Vigilante 8, and now it's including both the first and second game. It used to be just the second game, but they've added in the cars and characters from the first game, as well as the locations, so that'll be interesting. I'm a huge fan of the Vigilante 8 games. I am a huge fan, well, admittedly, I'm more leaning towards the Interstate 76 part of the fandom, more or less, or the PC driving sim side of it, but Vigilante 8 is still excellent for those who have not been familiar with it. It was basically the big competition to Twisted Metal, and yeah, definitely a series, or definitely a project worth looking into. It'll be really fun, I'm sure, to try out and compare the OG Vigilante 8 stuff and putting it directly against stuff from the second game. So, yeah. With that said, though, let's go ahead and finish off Fallout 2. So, I believe we are in the very final stages of the game. And it froze on me. That's interesting. Okay. Alt F4, nothing. Task Manager. Nothing there. So, I'm going to have to deal with this. Hold on, guys. Okay, and this is just from the High Republic stuff. Alright, so now we're good to go ahead and try again. Hopefully it works this time. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Is your version of the chosen one a perfect CO or just straight up? So, sir. Well, I'm doing a low intelligence playthrough, so I'll let you be the judge. I'm playing as a morally, well, I guess if I had to lean towards it, I guess you could argue that my character is closer to good than evil or whatever, but so I realize there is one thing we will have to do before we actually tackle the very... Okay. Get into the car and leave. Okay, we will... Don't have enough action points. Okay. Well, they can shoot us from there. That's a problem. And away we go. Alright, we're back in Navarro. Alrighty, now, to do this, we will have to basically get past and sneak in to see the commander. And we'll have to basically OD the commander to death, I think. Might be possible alternatively, though, to mess with their detection, so... Shit, me screw up. Oh, I get it. You screwed the pooch and Dornan's got you cleaning the detail. Yeah, me screw dog in. Yeah. Alright, we have easily made it in through the power of our stupidity. Now, to be very sneaky, we have to wait for this door to close, or close it ourselves. And how many of these things do we have? 14. So what I'm going to do is save here. I'm going to use the power of our drugs, basically, to OD this person to death. If they die, then that's great for us. I think 4 ought to do it. Easy enough, right? Now we just wait an hour or two. Maybe a few more. Huh. Yes, sir. You are supposed to ignore the fact that I just walked in your... went back to the door to close it and then went back standing behind. Okay, let's see if... No, we did not use enough stim packs on this person, apparently, to kill them. But I'm pretty sure we did a lot of damage to their health. So, alternatively... we'll set an explosive. Or not. I was trying to be sneaky-ish, so we'll do it differently. We'll be sneaky again. Now we have to run. That did not work. Okay, but that gives me an idea. Maybe I could blast open the... I could use the explosives. I could potentially nerf the perception so hard that they don't actually notice. So, me breaking into their stuff. Let's see if this works. So they lose a perception point every single time we do this. We had 5 of these to spare. Boom. Alright, now for this bad boy. Try to pick it. Damn. He didn't die how? He had a shit ton of health, that's how. Okay, we'll do the same strat we did earlier, but we'll do way more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how much health they have after this. Still alive. Still alive. I could give them the mentats, wait a day, basically. Let's do that. We'll give them mentats, wait a day, and then that should cause them to actually be an absolute moron. But more importantly... Okay. More importantly, that combined with this should give us such a low perception on their part that we can actually get in. So they should be withdrawing from the effects of the mentats now. So, now we'll try this again. I guess the only way through is to actually fight this character, if we want to actually do this. Alright. Either that, or plant a whole bunch of plastics explosives here. I'll do that. Let's try that again, but correctly this time. Nope. Just overall, those guys have at least 200. Okay, fine. So what I'm learning here is we might as well... Alright, so what I'm going to do is take the sneaky route of beating the shit out of this person as quickly as possible. If I can kill him instantly, that'll be lovely. Wait a sec, I could probably unlock the door by just screwing up with their perception enough and then just stealing from them. Let's try stealing first, even see. They don't even have the key, damn it. And they probably... Head kicks and PA go hard. Set them in your inventory. Okay. Fine, I'll just set them in the inventory. Okay. What are you going to get? Trying to get the key so we can unlock the locker. I set it on myself, didn't I? I am such a... Okay, so you can actually set them on yourself if you're being a dumbass. Lovely. You were holding them. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Alright, we just need a different strat here to deal with it. To deal with my apparent... Yes, we are playing as a low intelligence character. How could you tell? And that aggroed them. Lovely. You need to pickpocket explosives on them. Cool. We'll do that. Well, actually, you will do that. That does sound like a neat idea anyways, so... What did you expect? Yeah. Well, to be fair, in my defense, my character is 3 intelligence, so I'm role-playing. That's my defense, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, watch this bomb go off and not kill this person. Are you looking for the fob? Yes, yes I am. For the tanker? Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I know where it is. It's in one of these. So that only did 9 damage. Actually, let's see how many people I managed to aggro doing that. Was it everyone? Maybe not. Yeah, I aggroed at least a few people. You can't see? Yes. Now you're dead. Good news, we can now... You will fight everyone that see you. I kinda know, but I kinda don't want... I can use the crowbar at least to open this up. Time to get out of here. We are going to be fighting a lot of dudes, but I think we can make a run for it. Alright, let's see how many people we aggroed. Not that many, actually. I might as well take the laser pistol. Tragic the Gathering. Alright. I could try going up here and seeing what that does. That might, though, be a mistake. If only the people downstairs... Nope, the people upstairs do too. Yep, time to run back in. Alright, I think the play here is I might be able to actually potentially sneak over if I know what I'm doing. So, what I need to do is first slip over there. Then I can slip over. Yeah, I can slip over here and make it. And I might be able to just dodge his line of sight. Big question is if this guy's going to see me or not. Okay. And we walk through here. And there we are. You can run out the back. Major aggro. Yeah. Okay. We have successfully managed to slip out, I think. Now we have everything we need to really complete the final portion of the game. Hit points are not the best, but hey, we managed to get through, so I'm happy with this. Turn-based stealth is still very silly. Correct. Car went out of power. That ain't good. But I actually have supplies, so we're fine either way. Let's see. So apparently, since I now know I need 25 stem packs or something. And that should charge the car up. Boom. The most goated game ever. Yep. Well, we made it, and now that we've escaped with the item that we need. Guys, downstairs are easy peasy. Turrets in the main base level are the main problem. You need only 10 or 12 for the president. Okay, so I can easily do that. Another big book of science. Don't mind if I do. Boom. Hi, should I say shame from the prison? Alright, we've learned new scientific information. Our science is now at 79%. Not bad. We've got most of the stuff we need. Go ahead and leave that there. I don't think that gives us an improvement to our stat. Or debuff there. Yeah, we're good there. So that's an extra 5 pounds of weight we can not have to worry about lugging around. And we do have enough of these bad boys. So I might want to get more plastic explosives just to be safe, but that'll be maybe it. I don't think there's too much more I need for right? So there's a couple of quests I can do easily enough here in the oil rig that'll also be a help, so then we go in, we, like I said, do the oil rig stuff. And once that's done, yeah, we've basically completed the... Actually, yeah. Having multiple Gex is going to be nice, though, in any case, because we could potentially give it to... In theory, you could give it to another faction. These things are pretty rare and pretty necessary for reviving the area, so why not? Alright, so this character, so there's a character around that should... Okie dokie, okay. So that's not the guy I need. One quest we could do downstairs, which is to clear out the cargo hold, more or less, because there's a bunch of enemies down there. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, let's head there. Boom. Okay, surrounded by enemies. That's perfectly fine. In fact, with these enemies, it's kind of all part of the plan. Oh, it's just a regular alien. It's not even that dangerous as an alien. Okay. Alright, let's deal with this one to you. Okay, now it's time to absolutely wreck what's left of these guys. Die, please. Or not. I guess that works too. If you don't know about it on the ship, clear the cargo hold, save the chick. Yeah, I know. I'm doing that anyways. It's XP in any case, so. Plus, I mean, if we just had the final area and not this too and the other stuff, stream might be way too short, so. Alright, so with this alien dead. That thing dead. It's not quite dead yet, but close. Let them there be what I mean goes. And this game's lore, they're called, well, in this game they're called aliens, so that's what we will be calling them while we kick their ass. You have a few more of them to deal with outside of there, but it's not the worst. Alright. With the floater down too. Their numbers are getting depleted, but not that quickly, unfortunately, but I will. Okay. The aliens are sending reinforcements after us. Another one dead. Another one dead. And another one dead. On the west coast, he is Frank Horgan. On the east coast, he is Ernest Horgan. Alright. Well, that one's still alive, unfortunately. But we have done such a massive amount of damage to him so far that it's not going to be that much of a fight, I don't think. Simple matter of mopping up, more or less. Cool, another one down. They actually hit me hard enough to actually knock me down. Not that it's going to do much. And they also did a single hit point of damage. Oh no. Okay. We're going to hit it in the eyes. And he got right back up. So how many more of these are left? Looks like it's a centaur and a alien after these guys. And that was easy enough. That's a 7. Oh, no, there's a couple more down there. Okay. Sure, I'll take them out too. So just a couple more aliens, and then we've... And a single centaur, and we're golden. See, bones. Alright, let's meet the alien as close as we can. And he died. And that's another easy bit of XP right there. That's right. Oh, there are more enemies. Okay. So we have a alien, a floater, and a centaur. They actually hit me for some damage anyways. That one's dead. Oh, they both just died very quickly. Well, that was also easy peasy. What is? I already killed them all, didn't I? Alright. The catering is here. Actually, he might have explosives, and we might want an explosive. Oh well, he does not, but he does have super stem packs, so you know. Actually, let's see if there's anyone in here. Guess not. Special knuckle sandwich. Indeed. There is someone I need to talk to in order to get this thing running. That's fine. Did you get the girl out? Yeah, I got her out, alright. Oh, it's probably this guy I need to talk to. Let's see. She does have explosives. I could go for that. How much is one of them? Eh. Up on the bridge. Up on the bridge. Yeah, but I've... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I was thinking that the nav coordinate thing might be part of the bridge as well, but I guess you're right. I'm being silly. MP. Okay. Is it going to actually work? Wait, did you not enable the IFF? I don't know. I don't think I did. We probably get in a game over here, guys, so let's actually redo that. I mean, we made it, but I don't think we're gonna... be used and hold to open the big vault door. Turn on the IFF. I'm curious. Do we not need it? What? That can't be right. So intelligence, the tanker captain takes care of that. So you mean as a low intelligence character, I could go straight to the end game and not have to worry about those items? That don't seem right. Let me... Surely there's more to it. Do not overwrite that slave slot. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not overwriting. Score 1 for stupidity. Well, I could go around this way, so that's what I will do. Maybe that the guys inside are hostile. Maybe. Well, we don't need to worry about that because I've got the item here. Oh, I see. It's because we would need to use the computer, isn't it? See what happens when I use mentats. I don't think the guys inside are actually hostile. I think with a low intelligence character, you're just expected to not be able to actually do that because you might not even have mentats. So the game just lets you progress. I never liked walk freely here to the point where they just let you blow up the president and the base. Yeah, I mean, that's true. On the other hand, the Enclave also kind of was way overconfident. Complacency can be a very dangerous thing, so... Let's see if this actually works. Yep. One of the greatest. Yes, I've had the dumb. So the dumb character can finish. Yeah, a little bit. So I'll just, you know what? I'll just hit go again. We don't need the item apparently. Or we have everything we need. Boom. And now... Actually, I will save those skill points just in case we need them. So yeah, we'll hit go, like, again. I mean, this was at the very start of the campaign here, so we can do without. So this is, I think, where we will have to fight the emboss anyways, so probably a good idea to potentially destroy these bad boys before they become a problem. I don't know if that'll turn everyone hostile, but it's worth a shot. These things actually hit. Yeah, I'm dead. Or not. So I'll heal up, we'll kill those things, and then we'll continue. You can order the turrets to attack Horget. Yeah, but I kind of need an intelligence check to do that, don't I? So it kind of ends up being I could do that under normal circumstances, but since I'm playing a low intelligence character, I can't actually access the computer. Not without intelligence. Correct. And we're trying to beat him without needing to... I want to beat him without using the Mentats to cheese it any, so instead we're going to destroy these. Hopefully that does not aggro everyone else. With a presidential passkey. I don't know if that'll work. Okay, so it looks like even when the turrets are not... Okay, so there's going to be 1, 2, 3 after this one. 108 health points. And another 71 health points. Or 78. Ouch. Oh, I can actually rest so long as I'm out of range. Yeah, I don't think I can use the presidential passkey for that, though, so... But it does look like once we kill the bots here, we should be safe. And then when we kill Frank, or if we can, it's not going to be that easy, of course, but we are going to be rocking to almost 300 hit points by the time we fight him. So I just need to not get my ass handed to me like the way these things can absolutely shred you. Okay, let's see. Are these guys going to be aggroed? These guys are not going to be aggroed, so I can actually walk right up to them. Now, I might be in trouble with these two. We'll see. 48. Okay. 25. That's the only use for the cask. Okay. I can even heal here. So we'll do that. Then we'll go ahead, beat the tar out of that one. And then we'll be good to go. Alright, turrets are deleted. We can safely go and explore. Now, if it turned out I could use the President's Pass for that, then that... Even on a low intelligence character, then that's something. But I don't think that's how it works, so... See if there's any additional armor or suits or anything that we can potentially use. Since there should be a new improved suit that we can pick up. Avenger minigun. Interesting.
Chosen one, how did you get here?
Duh.
Oh, God. Listen. Go down. Find machine that makes power. Kill machine. Kill bad men. Kill everybody. You kill, we go home. Also, if you not have Gek, then look for Gek here. Must have Gek to save village. Freedom is nothing without home to return to. Understand? Oh, gods.
Uh-huh. It may be after the Electro Puzzle room. Oh. You mean this thing? Alright, let's actually... Let's head in here and see what happens. Yes, that thing. Alright. You are her son. Yeah. Might be in here. Let's check. He's dumb as bricks. Yeah. It's way back, even if he is dumb as bricks. Okay. Son is the chosen one. It has nothing to do with nepotism. God's told me so. Take those. So we need a lot of these things to OD the guy, but should be around here somewhere. Alright, so I think we're in the position to go ahead and check over here. Armory in this area is usually a good sign, right? It's the same room with the Gek. Okay. So it's definitely going to be past that. Alright. Well, we're still getting a lot of stim packs and super stim packs, so... We'll see what's in here. I mean, plenty of really good weapons. Just not what I'm after. I'm going to be making use of both of those. What's this? Oh, just regular power armor. Okay. And some of these bad boys, don't mind if I do. See, it pays to actually explore a little bit from time to time. Actually, look, wait. It's this room I need to go to if I want to go into here. Okay. This maybe trying to say the gas is the way to go here. It might be, but that's not the character I've created. So I have created a low intelligence, unarmed character. So that's how we will be playing him. We will not be using party members either. I do need to figure out how to get to the president, though. That's another thing. But how am I on weight? We're doing good enough, I guess. Unga feels good. Mini punch. Me chosen. Yes. Two more for me, please. Thank you. A flamer. Another plasma rifle. Should be in this area, right? Medical supplies and lots of them. Some Med-X, or Rad-X there. Some more regular stim packs, which sounds like a good idea to me. Well, there's the Gek. There's a paramedic's bag. But where is the power armor? Yes, here in the back room. Okay. We must be missing it somewhere. Need to find that Gek. I already found one Gek. It's in the trunk of the car, but I can have the second one here just in case. But the power armor is what I need. I meant that about the Gek. Okay. So then where's the power armor? I thought you said it was in the same room. Swear, the power armor is supposed to be here. Well, it's not. We need to look elsewhere for it, apparently. Wait, maybe it's in this room over here. There we go. Okay, we will save. And we will drop the armor that we're currently equipped with. And everyone instantly got pissed off at us as a direct result. How dare you take the armor off? I know it's actually because we're wearing a disguise, but oh well. So I need to lose a lot of weight really quickly. Drop the Gek. So we'll need 45 pounds. Stuff in a locker. This place looks nonsensical. All right. I need to drop something in order to actually be able to continue. Alright, let's drop one of these. Cool. I dropped it, didn't I? There we go. Now we're pretty much set. We have our Mark II, advanced Mark II. We have yet more. Okay, so we can hopefully. Over there and see what this does. Okay. Low quality. Why are you carrying 2 pairs of rubber boots and a knife? Or the low quality meds? Why not? Okay, this is where we need to be to get the last of the stuff. We have the Gek. We have... Actually, I should hide the weapon for now, because that might go badly if they see me with a weapon. Especially in the presence of the president, you know. Say what you have to say. Not a Bill Clinton reference for those who don't know. That's tomato. Yeah, so they tried doing an experiment on the vice president. It didn't exactly work. So instead...
And who do you think you are barging into my office? Be a good mutant and stay put. Guards!
Okay. You picked small frame you're not allowed to hoard. Alright. Let's OD this guy. Alright. And in a few hours, he will be very dead. Let's just wait 2 hours and see what happens. Residential access key. Now, I don't think they know that... I have, in fact. Anything down here? Alright. Hopefully they didn't notice. Actually, let's try slipping back here and see what this does. More like 10 to 15 minutes. Quick, show the president fruits of delay. Okay. I think this is where we need to go. I also think none of these guys are aware of what's about to happen, so we can hopefully... I need to be able to free the guys too, though, before I do this, so I need to be careful about it. And the console and the boss. Okay. Now, is there any easy way over there, or do I have to basically... Looks like I have to use the elevator to get there in the first place. Just did that super weird. One intelligence man. Yeah. I think, though, we could probably use... Yeah, we can go over here. See what's up here, then. That just brings us back to here. Whoops. Okay. And starts... Blow up the generator that lowers the force fields in the cells. Okay. This is probably the power plant generator here. Yeah, I can blow up the generator, but I need to know which part of this constitutes the generator, I suppose. Alternatively, it's probably going to be that one room that we were at earlier. So we'll try that again. Plastic explosive pickpocket on the scientist. Standing by it. So by this thing? No, this is the mainframe. This isn't the generator. Power plant machinery. Computer. If he's the one, if that is the generator, right, or if that's the generator, it says bomb, but if it is actually the generator, we can plant the explosives and get the hell out. It's not it. Mainframe will do too. Okay. Ah, so we plant the explosives on this. Okay. That is the FEV bomb. That is not what I wanted to do then. Woo, shit, that's a problem. So by this point, we already do it. Okay. We'll just do it this way then. The mainframe's right there. Okay. Fix generator. Literally self-destruct button. Why not? Okay. Let's see if that actually works as intended. That did not work as intended. Suppose technically I could drop them right there. Run! Now, if that works and takes up the mainframe, then we're in business. If not, we'll have to do something else. Did not work. Darn it. So I guess the generator will have to do for now. Alright, let's use our steel skill. To set a bomb on him. After we, of course. See if that does it like you guys are saying. If not, we'll have to do something else to activate it. I'm not seeing any damage to this thing, so I'm going to go with no. So we need to find another route. Hollow generator. That terminal is off. Alright, we'll do this. Push the scientists away, then drop by center console. Oh. Yes, run away. Yeah, that was a mistake. $110 hit points. Holy ouch. Oh, and that one just killed me. I have perished, you don't say. But we do have an idea. Thanks to you. And that idea is to set some explosives. Nope. Well, we'll not do it that way because, yeah, they're just gonna... Surely, though, there's another way to do it. If I find a way to open that door, we'll be golden. Alright, let's get spam call from India. Well, it's India from back when. I'm surprised when he has noise filter toggle. Ways require 3 or more neurons. Okay. So it looks like the generator is the best bet. Now, where exactly to blow up this generator? I would assume this is the generator in question. Try setting some explosives here. If all else fails, I could Allahu Akbar this. I have the hit points to survive, so... See if that does anything. Push the sciences far away from the center console, then drop. Okay. I don't know how we're supposed to push the scientists away, but we could do that. see if any of these others want to explode. And maybe if this one actually goes off and does something, then that'll be good. But that might not be the right thing we're supposed to blow up anyway. No. Nope, did nothing. We'll do the computer mainframe option again. How are you supposed to push them away? Oh. I didn't even know you could do that. Again, we are role-playing as a low-intelligence character, so that tracks. Now, I can use this now to hopefully be stealthy enough to deposit these bad boys. Let's see if it worked. We'll know if the explosions actually do count. For players with parties. Okay. Destroyed the reactor. Alright, we did it. Now that we have done it, we'll run out. Hopefully not get aggro these guys. We'll see if we do. I don't have as much health as I thought I would going into this. That's a problem. Well, Frank Horrigan's probably going to be a pain, so we better use these bad boys to heal up as much as we can before the bombs become a problem. Alright, last obstacle is remaining. Yes, it is. Time to kick Frank Horrigan's ass. I didn't even get the cool dialogue. What the hell? The speech. Nope, we're not getting the speech, guys. Alright, let's see if we can insta-kill him. Shadowryuu, I'm not talking to this Regar. You know you are too dumb to understand. Yeah, well... I'm actually gonna reload and use the fist since I have it. I was hoping that maybe... Let's sneak in. About that. All right, time to give him the good news. He's been hitting the nuts. Ah, we'll have to reload. That's fine. His arm control mechanism is screwed up again, and the other one is destroyed too, so his ability to actually fight back is greatly reduced, but he has legs still. And he can still hit us with melee. However, his leg rotor motorisms are motor mechanicisms, or basically his legs are screwed now. His ability to actually hit us has become greatly diminished. Stomping, yep. Out of ammo, reload time. He is going to run out of health eventually. Hitting him in the nuts is working, but it's not working as well as I was hoping. Out of ammo again, huh? Okay. You will die eventually. And we got him. Oh, is he even dead? Alright, that should be everyone. I don't think we'll be getting that great of an ending, but hey, that's alright. We still beat the game. With a low intelligence character, unarmed only, basically. Or an unarmed build, at least. And no party members. No way. Dude, no way. 35 caps. Yeah.
After the Enclave's destruction, the refugees of Arroyo and Vault 13 resettled, building a new community with the aid of the Garden of Eden creation kit. Finding themselves hundreds of miles from their vault, the members of Vault 13 chose to join the villagers in establishing a new community, and their technical expertise, combined with the villagers' survival skills, allowed the new settlement to grow and prosper. 2 generations of the same bloodline were reunited, and their savior, the Chosen One, became elder, presiding over the village in the years to come.
Oh no!
Relations between the Slags and the residents of Modoc flourished. Between the two peoples, Modoc prospered and became a major farming community, supplying all the outlying regions with food. With Metzger gone, slavery disappeared from the area. Becky's casino bar grew quickly, and Rebecca Dyer's reputation as an honest casino and bar owner brought her the business needed to buy out her competition and expand. The den flourished, and it soon gained a reputation for being a tough but honest community. In the years to come, Vault City suffered greatly from raider attacks. Eventually, the situation grew so desperate, the citizens were forced to request aid from NCR. Within a month, a large detachment of the NCR's military was stationed in Vault City. The military presence quickly became an occupation force, and Vault City became the first of NCR's border territories. The Mordino family grew greatly in power as Jet's influence spread across Northern California. Within a year, they had seized control of New Reno and expanded their empire, absorbing the Den and other surrounding areas. There was little violence in the conquest, as Jet had weakened all resistance to Mordino rule. Though the Wright family never completely recovered from Richard's death, the knowledge that their killer had been brought to justice eased their troubled sleep. Myron died less than a year after the defeat of the Enclave, stabbed by a Jet addict while drinking in the den. His discovery of Jet was quickly forgotten, and now there is no one who remembers his name. Repairing Gecko's power plant prevented any further radioactivity from leaking into Vault City's groundwater. Though this eased tensions between the two communities, they still maintain an uneasy truce. The gold-producing town of Redding soon found itself in the unenviable position of a scrap of meat being torn by 3 jealous vultures. Sooner than many would have expected, there was nothing left of the scrap that was once Redding. For Vault City, New Reno, and the new California Republic had laid waste to what was once an area of plenty. Nothing now exists but the desiccated husk of what was once Redding. Shortly after your last departure, the powder keg of racial tension in Broken Hills exploded. Racist humans fought against mutants, ghouls, and humans who sided with the mutants. The few survivors of the battle destroyed the mine, ensuring no one else could profit by it, and disappeared into the wastes. Your help with Vault 15 launched the New California Republic's push to civilize its neighbors. Though there were many more obstacles to overcome, the NCR now had a foothold into the northern wastes. With the support of the New California Republic, the Vault 15 squatters soon became self-sufficient and productive members of society. The Shi flourished, creating a botanical scourge on the radiation surrounding their beloved town. Though this vine could not grow in other soils, the Shi took care to nourish it in their lands. They continued to grow in strength and prominence, forming the basis of a new empire. As for the tanker vagrants, well, as vagrants do, they drifted on.
Alright, I better go ahead and actually, because the music is probably going to get the video demonetized if I kept that up. But yeah, that was Fallout 2, a true classic if there ever was one. And a great time for sure. We already managed to beat the game. Up to level 37 is how we ended it. And we punched Frank Horgan to death by ourselves. Didn't even use the turrets to do it, so we got it. Still getting my ass blasted smooth off by slavers and Adam. I've been hunting bounties for pocket. Alright. But yeah, that was a fun game, I think. And technically we now can get stuff unlocked if we really want. So, but I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So, yeah. This has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Fallout 2 as much as I've enjoyed playing it. And I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.